the observatory. Antonio Tarver, multiple light heavyweight world champions, including the WBA, WBC, and IBF. It's Dimitri Bivol. Here comes the man that beat down Canelo in Las Vegas, the fighter of the year in 2022. It's the light heavyweight champ. Watch out for that long, stiff jab.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Dimitri Bivol.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Scoring hook. That counter shot lands. Nice counter. Only catching air with that hook. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Tried to score with that hook but missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Respect for each other's punching power. Catch and shoot. That counter punch caught him clean. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get up.
And there's the bell for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good counter punching. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. And this with that jab. A Terrific counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? You've never seen B-Ball hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Tarver in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up...
The bell rings and we start the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Throws the uppercut, but misses. And now Dimitri Bivol is dazed. I thought we were going to see the holder right there. Oh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great work. Good work there. The jabs are working. Not rounds. Some bad rounds,
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible work rate. There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Power is... Oh, wait a minute! Tarver in some serious trouble. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. punch, counter punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. Suiting up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
Know what you do. Good work. Just the same again. Don't change too much.
There's the bell to start round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, Bivol now stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Dimitri Bivol just got knocked down. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
I need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
The perfect counter lands. A lot of effort being exerted here. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
You want to win this fight? The fight's not over yet.
You do. Good work. Don't be looking there for one shot.
Into it.
Let's start the 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Dimitri Bivol now! He's in some trouble! He's got to find a way out! Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense. Block.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
We can't figure you out. Great work. Good work, Ben.
And there's the bell to start round 7. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered.
And Tarver crumbles to the canvas. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The stamina is off the charts. Dimitri Bivol is dazed. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. His stamina is off the charts. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Just get your breath back.
And now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight.
It sets him up. He will take him out.
And there's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Hold that thought. Oh, Bivol now stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That hook was off target. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook's blocked. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter punch. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are.
So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? This fight will continue. And that's it. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.